Welcome back to this fabulous channel. Welcome to the city of Black Hawk, Colorado. If you all are new to the channel, stopping in for your first time, my name is Ryan. I am going to do a quick walking tour down Main Street here in Black Hawk. So right now they will not allow you to film in any of these casinos, which definitely sucks, but we're going to make the best of our time that we can. So we're going to do a quick walk down Main Street. So I decided that's what we're going to do for today's video. Walk down Black Hawk and kind of check out the sights and things to see here. Directly behind me we have the Monarch Hotel and Casino, and this is the Isle Hotel and Casino. We're gonna make our way across the street. Over to the right there's a cool little railroad car and train. Pretty sweet. This town is absolutely awesome. It's all casinos, pretty much a casino district the whole way, so there's tons of stuff to see. The Lady Luck Casino is straight ahead of us. They do have free self-parking at pretty much all these hotel and casinos. So the owner of the Isle Casino is going to be taking under new ownership of Caesars Entertainment. So just to give you a heads up, if you're familiar with Black Hawk and this little casino gaming town, it's very similar to Deadwood, South Dakota. So if you guys have ever been to South Dakota and been to Deadwood, this is what Black Hawk kind of reminds me of. Sorry if I sound a little bit out of breath. Right now we're 8,042 feet above sea level, and it's a pretty warm day. Not used to walking up inclines like what we will be doing today, but if you don't mind the shortness of breath, it'll be a pretty decent video. Face masks are now required in Nevada, so if you're watching this video when I said that the face masks were only required at table games, now face masks are required in all public spaces in Nevada. So Governor Steve put the kibosh to that. Now, if you're outside in public, you have to have a face covering on. So, for those people that were wondering if that's required, absolutely it is now. Black Hawk, the casinos require you to have face masks on in there as well. I tried my luck a little bit and didn't do too bad here in Black Hawk. So over to my right is the Colorado Central Station. This used to be the little train stop, or where you would get off back in the olden days when you came here by rail, which has a little walkover, and that will take you over to the Lady Luck. And there's tons of gaming and stuff here in Black Hawk, so if you guys are slot players, table players, poker players, this is the place to be. This is kind of like a little Reno, Nevada. It's kind of what that reminds me of, or like a Deadwood, South Dakota, if you've ever been to either. Or Reno has like a small casino district as well. That is pretty cool to check out. So if you've never been to Reno, you'll definitely have to check out Reno and go see the sights and stuff to see. But we are working our way down here over to the right. This building right here is the Golden Mardi Gras Casino and Hotel. So we're gonna keep making our way down Main Street here in Black Hawk, taking advantage of the left side of the street to be in the shade, so it is nice and cool. Hopefully the camera will not overheat. I did have some issues. I found an awesome trail, and I went to walk the trail today, but had some camera overheating issues. So that does suck, but it's inevitable. When you're out in the summertime, camera gear doesn't like heat, as you all could understand. When it's hot out, I don't like the heat either. Being in the AC, nice cool environment is where the cameras like to be. So we're gonna continue working our way down Main Street here and take you down where all these little casinos are. I wish I could film inside, but unfortunately I already got the kibosh on that at the very first casino that I stopped at. So like with Vegas, it's very similar with this COVID pandemic kind of going on. They do not want filming inside the casinos and resorts. It was okay to film slot play in certain casinos in Las Vegas, but here they won't even let you do slot play or anything. So unfortunately, we're not going to have any slot videos for you guys here in Blackhawk, but that doesn't mean that we can revisit that a little bit later. So this big sky bridge for the Mardi Gras says that the elevation right here is 8,050 feet, which is pretty high up, about 1.5 miles up in from sea level from where I'm at right now. So like I was saying earlier, if I sounded winded, it's because I am. I'm not used to this. Where I'm from, it's flat, lots of nothingness going on. So to be in the mountains, it's absolutely awesome. Temperature is great here compared to Vegas. It's probably about 80 degrees here, and absolutely beautiful with that small breeze that's going on. Golden Gate Casino entrance is going to be right over there on the left. So if you're looking for the Golden Gate here in Blackhawk, that's where it is. The Golden Gate in Las Vegas is downtown by the plaza. So we'll continue our little walk through, go to the other resorts here, and show you guys the rest of Blackhawk. So once this goes, I'll cross the street. We will go over by the Lodge Casino, which is right over there. So right there is the Lodge Casino. Show you that here in a second. Ameristar is right down there. So if you guys are looking for Ameristar, that's where it is. Continue our nice venture down Main Street here, and then we'll loop back and catch the other spots to see in this town. Oh, that breeze feels great today. What a beautiful day to be in Colorado. Nice overcast day where it's keeping the temperatures down here and keeping my risk of getting sunburnt down as well. So this will take you kind of into the downtown area here of Blackhawk. They have a bunch of little shops and stuff like that. I'm going to check out Idaho Springs for you guys today too. So Idaho Springs is a cool little mountain town. They got cool bites to eat, and they have an awesome downtown district there as well. So I'll be sure to show you guys all of that a little bit later to come. Hopefully I can get everything done today. I had plans to go out to Vail, Breckenridge, Silverthorne, Frisco, but I don't know if I'm going to get that far in the mountains today. But we'll see. I guess time will tell. Right now I'm doing pretty good time. I was able to do the trail walk, which worked out pretty decent until I had some camera malfunction issues, and it turned out pretty good. I love doing that kind of nature stuff, and it's going to be kind of one of the first that we put on the channel anyway. So I hope you guys like the trail video. If you guys do, I'll do more of them and stuff when I'm back out in Colorado, but we'll definitely revisit some of these things as time goes on here, and maybe come up and revisit some of these ideas, come back through the mountain towns again with more time on our hands, and definitely do some exploring. It's odd, I don't hear any birds chirping at all. Just a little bit different. But we will kind of show you the downtown here in Blackhawk once we get up there, and then I will loop back, kind of check out some of the other casinos as well here, do a little bit of gambling for you guys, play around a little bit, and kind of enjoy my afternoon here in Blackhawk and Idaho Springs. I had quite a bit of stuff planned, and I think I'm going to do a driving video because the scenery is absolutely surreal here. When you're driving, it's just windy roads through the mountain passes. It's very, very cool, very, very tempting to speed, but there's a lot of highway patrol that will keep you in check here. because the speed limit is only 40 miles per hour, but you can get going a heck of a lot faster than that. And I'm sure that's why I saw all of the highway patrol on this little one-lane highway, one lane either way, all the way to Blackhawk from Golden. But it was a fun scenic drive, so I think when I film the drive to Idaho Springs, we'll do a driving video for you guys so you guys can check that out too. Starting to get into the historic downtown area here of Blackhawk. Like when I said that this really reminded me of Deadwood, South Dakota, like this is spot on what Deadwood is like. So both of these are very, very similar. So if you've ever been out to Deadwood, be sure to check it out. They have little signs and stuff all over the history of Blackhawk that kind of go through the history, what the town was built from, back from the mining days and everything like that. A bunch of old pictures and stuff to check out, so you guys can see these. Back in the old West days, the old saloon. It's pretty sweet. Picture was taken in 1887 of that saloon. A lot of history here in Blackhawk, a lot of history in Idaho Springs with all of the mining and stuff that came through Colorado when everybody was venturing out west when the news of gold hit on the East Coast, and that's why these little towns exist today, is because of that gold rush. So they have more signs with all the history, so you guys can check that out. Over on my left is the Canyon Casino, I'm sorry. Cannot talk today. The Wild Card Saloon is straight up ahead. That's the green building right there. We'll kind of walk up and show you guys the rest of these cool buildings here in Blackhawk. And then once we get done with this, I think I'll go get the car and do the drive down to Idaho Springs, go check that out, go get a bite to eat at a cool little restaurant that I heard of from some locals. So we'll do a bunch of stuff here for you guys today. Like I said, today was going to be a busy one. This over to my left, this here is the Gilpin Casino. This used to be that old hotel that you saw on that sign back there. So if you saw that Gilpin hotel, that's where it used to be, right here, the Gilpin Casino. Across the street is your parking for it. And we'll continue working our way downtown, show you guys the rest of Blackhawk and the other casinos here as well. So the Wild Card Saloon is right over there, that green building. And then the Saloon Casino is the one right down from that over on the right-hand side there. So I'll show you that as we walk by. The Saragota Casino parking is right back there. So if you're looking for that, that's where it is. Saratoga Casino is up here on my left-hand side. And over to the right was the Saloon Casino over here. And straight ahead of us, right up here, I don't know if you can see the big Z, but that is the Z Casino. I will cross the street. We'll make our way down the other way and show you guys some of these. The Sasquatch Casino is right up here. This is the downtown area, so if you guys haven't been to Blackhawk before, this will go all the way down, a bunch of houses and stuff back there. But this is basically the casino district here. So that's what Blackhawk is known for, is all these casinos and stuff. So we'll check out what else the city has to offer here in just a little bit. There's absolutely no traffic here, so might as well walk across on the don't walk. It's Not like Las Vegas, you're not going to get your chance of being ran over. We'll do the easy part of this walk now, walking downhill back to where we began. We'll continue to shoot this video for you guys, kind of point out some of the other stuff that I'm seeing. I do hear some birds chirping now here in beautiful Blackhawk. Once the COVID regulations kind of ease up a bit, I do have a connection at the Isle Hotel and Casino, so I know the director of marketing. I'll reach out to him, see if I can't get some permission like we got at the D to do some more videos for you guys. Hopefully we can do the inside the casinos and stuff like that, get some permissions. That's kind of the limit on the D, was just because of all the COVID restrictions. They didn't want filming inside the casino, but it is okay to film your casino gameplay. That kind of was a disappointment. The D is such a fabulous place. The inside looks absolutely impeccable and it's so cool. So that's why I wanted to get that. So maybe once it relaxes, we'll reach back out to Richard and get in touch with him and hopefully pull some more strings and make that happen. Over on the left, that big hotel tower is the Ameristar Casino and Hotel. That tower is freaking huge. You can see that coming on the way here for a mile out is how much that place stuck out. So I was kind of wondering what that was. And of course, coming to Blackhawk, you know it's going to be a giant casino. These places are pretty sweet though. Every casino that I visited so far, it's been really nice atmosphere. The gaming is kind of hit and miss. I've been sticking to the tier bets since we won a hand pay on this trip doing the tier bets, and the tier bets seem to be doing okay. Better than sticking with one consistent bet the whole time. So tier your bets, it seems to be working for me. So if you're playing and gambling here in Blackhawk or out in Vegas, all right, I apologize. Camera was having some issues. Had to switch out to the other camera so we can go ahead and get the rest of this walk done. But we're going to continue our way down, approaching the Lodge Casino over on the left-hand side, and then we'll work our way back down from where we came from walking before. So hopefully this camera will last a little bit longer than the other one. Like I said, with the heat and the sun and black cameras, they soak up the heat like a sponge, so they don't work quite the best in the summertime. If temperatures were a little bit cooler, if I did this in the fall and spring, it probably worked out a heck of a lot better. But as you're driving through the mountains in those times, it can be quite treacherous with early snow, late snow coming on here in beautiful Colorado. They have a bunch of cool statues and figurines in this town too, so it gives you plenty of stuff to see when you're here in Blackhawk and the other surrounding towns. The little mountain pass roads are so cool to drive. It's a lot of fun, but like I said, it's so tempting to speed through those little winding corners, and there are so many highway patrol sitting on that road. You know, you would think there wouldn't be too many with it just being a one-lane highway, but I saw two just coming from Golden to Blackhawk, so be wary. Do the speed limit so you don't get in trouble. Check out these beautiful mountains though, guys. This town is just nestled right in between the mountains, so it's absolutely cool to walk. It's just a little bit difficult when you're doing a little bit longer walks because of the elevation stuff takes away from the air a little bit, so a little bit tougher for me not being a true Colorado native like everybody else here, but we're doing okay. I've conditioned to walk miles and miles and miles, so that's nothing that I haven't already trained my body for and things like that. So we're making our way down Main Street here. We got done on part one of going up Main Street. I'm not going to make this into two videos. It's still going to be one. I just wanted to let you guys know what was happening, just because it kind of cut out right in the middle, so I wasn't sure where we left off or what happened, but we're gonna continue to make our way down famous Main Street here in Blackhawk. absolutely gorgeous day out today. Couldn't ask for a better day to be filming this. Coming up here on Richmond Street, and Main Street is the intersection we're approaching here. And over on my left here, you can take the left, and that will take you over to Ameristar and the Lodge Casino. And straight ahead of us is the Mardi Gras, right there, that kind of round building. And I'm just kind of sitting here on the walk, not on purpose. I was kind of just trying to show you guys around and what there is to see here in Blackhawk. Looks like the clouds are starting to roll in. There might be a chance of rain today, so I'm trying to get out early and get most of this stuff done. Well, I guess not early, it's 1 o'clock, but time flies so quick when you're just having a good time. You know, exploring these things, you don't realize how much time it actually takes. Just the drive to get to from Denver to Blackhawk takes a little bit, so it's I think about a 45-minute drive. It's only 33 miles though, but because of the speed limit being so slow, that's why it takes so long to get down here. Oh, I think I missed the Golden Gulch on the way up, so that Golden Gulch is right up there. If you guys can see that over to the right, I'll kind of show you it more when I get up there a bit. Man, I'd have to say I like Vegas is set up a little bit better just because it's flat. It's not bad working your way down, but after a long night of gambling and drinking, it would kind of suck to work your way back up this place. I don't know how well this is working. I need to get my ND filters for this camera. That way it's basically like having a pair of sunglasses on your camera so I can see a little bit better in these sunny conditions. Golden Gulch Casino is right over there to the right. So if you can see that, that's where it is. And coming up on the Lady Luck with a cool little train painted on the outside with a little mountain scenery in the background. That's pretty sweet. And make our way back towards the Monarch and the Isle Casino, and I'll show you guys a little bit better view of this painting, because the painting is really sweet too. So there's the painting that I was talking about. Have to hold the camera up really high because they got a little barrier so you can't see it when you're up close. It's a good thing I'm a tall guy. It always helps out. Why I'm walking in the sun this time, I don't know. I should be in the shade, but I wanted to show you guys the other side of the street. Pine tree almost looked fake. Those needles were almost too pristine to look authentically real, but it was. You can tell because of the browning of the leaves. Some of the pines. But I guess that's the beauty of being in Colorado. You got luscious forests all the way around you. So cool. Many camping opportunities here in the mountains as well. The only thing about camping up here is it does get a little bit chilly at night. Be sure to bring like a jacket or a fleece, because even in the summer times the temperatures can drop pretty quick in the mountains, and most people don't really prepare for that. But we are almost making our way back to where I started this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video of kind of a walkthrough of Black Hawk on Main Street in kind of the downtown area.